Oh, there it goes. A little bit forward. Get the lower one. I always worry about these. I've snapped 2 of these off on the Sportster before. There it goes. Bit of backing and forthing. It's just strange, isn't it, that fucking squeak that it's making. It's like it's got loads of crud build up in there as it tightens and loosens. Alright, well, let's talk into spec. Just shy of 13. And then we'll do the bottom one first, according to the service manual. I'm not convinced by that. The way it creaked in there, like, and it was clicking, like, just... Oh, hang on. I don't know if you can see that there. There is, just below the heat shield, there's this snapped ring. It's either like the retaining ring or part of the gasket, but that'll probably be white. Even when it's torqued down, it's still not on there. I'm gonna have to take the whole fucking thing off and get a gasket kit. Bingo bango. New exhaust gaskets, exhaust stem nuts, and new retaining rings. Looks like the heat shields are held on by 1, 2, 3 Jubilee clips. Looking at the bottom, you can see there's 1, 2, 3 Jubilee clips. Oh, the underside of that is looking a little bit ragged. I might give that a clean. Oh yeah, Jubilee clips usually don't get stuck. Yeah, I wonder if... Oh, hang on. I found something down here. That, to me, looks like an Allen key. We're going to need some of the good stuff. Let's just let the penetrating fluid do its job and try again. I've been a dumb idiot. I don't need to take the heat shields off. I can just take the entire exhaust off. Hey look, here's a secret segment where I'm making a cake. I'm just going to take the entire exhaust off because that'll be 2 nuts at the flange, well, 4 nuts at the flange both sides, and then 4 nuts holding it on. Unless there's another bracket, but I didn't see one. When in doubt, Google it out, because that there, I believe, is the O2 sensor, which I should probably disconnect before I snap it off when I try and take the exhaust pipe off. And around this side is the other one. Right there. O2 sensors look like, that just looks like a nut. I'm gonna have to get a span around the corner somehow. And then we can take these 2 bolts out. From what I can see, follow the cable for the O2 sensor. It comes down in here to this little plastic box there. I'll just show you that little plastic box, and that looks like it's got a couple of plastic clips there that you can get a finger on, pull out. That there. That is now hanging down. And this here is the O2 sensor, so I could just clip it out rather than unscrewing it from the pipe. So this will just pull apart somehow. It's like a little clip or something here. Actually, I should probably pull the main fuse of the bike. I decided to just take the ground battery terminal off. Maybe it is a push. Yeah, it's a push. I'm being a fucking... That is the oxygen sensor. Disconnected it. Next, make sure we can get these flange bolts undone, or flange nuts undone, whatever. We need a socket that can go down corners. Come on the other side. 1/2" spanner. Oh no, that's the stud moving. I can see it. Fuck. Let's just leave that bit a second. Okay. One out. Some rust remover. Yeah, still bringing the stud with it. You can see it. Alright, well, looks like the stud's gonna come out, so fuck it. Nothing I can really do about that, except stick the other nut in the end and start cranking down on it to run the nut back in. Maybe that, actually. Okay, so here's what we got. Got 2 spanners on there. Just doing the 1 step forward, 2 steps back on the inner nut. See if we can get it out to meet the other nut, and then we can tighten the exhaust stud on.
1 hour later.
Alright, you know what? Maybe we do need to just take the whole fucking stud out and be done with it, because it's a bit fucked up and it might need a clean or something. Never taken out an exhaust stud before. And there it is. 1 exhaust stud. So this is the exhaust stud. This one on the end seems to have got itself stuck, so if we bring the other one up to meet it, we might be able to slowly force it off like that. That back off. This stuff cools it down as well, because it's getting kind of hot with all this pushing.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Okay, GoPro died as expected, and I decided to actually use my brain for an entire second, so I put one of the flange nuts on the end, put another one on, tighten them down together, and now this one is finally coming loose, and then I can show you the damage to this stud and why I'm not going to reuse it. See, the stud's actually staying put now. I mean, I could probably fix this if I had like a thread chaser or something, but I don't. So I'm just gonna get a new exhaust stud. Now, we just got to crack these. There we go. That comes off. That comes off. Now let's see if the camera will be good enough to see this. I'm not sure if they're supposed to have a center that is missing, like so. One bit goes into the engine and one bit doesn't, but either way, I don't really want to use this thing again because it's kind of got, there you go. Do you see that damage there? Right there. There. So I'm going to get a replacement stud, I think. But fuck, that was a bit of a mission to get off. I'm going to get all the other exhaust stem nuts off, just because if any more of these are going to play havoc, then I might have to buy multiple. But I can't record it because the GoPro's dead. You've seen the process. 1/2 inch socket or spanner. Undo these things. Job's a good one. We're shooting this old school on the phone because the GoPro's still very dead. Let's figure out what size you are. Maybe that's a 1/2 inch as well. A little bit more room to access that O2 sensor. Or maybe I'll have to disconnect this once I've loosened the bracket down the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one here first. Okay, let's see what we got. We might need something with a bit more leverage, like you. There we go. The one underneath, now that will be a whole new experiment in overcoming adversity. A smaller socket might fit. The smaller socket does fit, but it doesn't have much leverage. Oh, yeah, it's got enough on there. Good. Ah, the third one down underneath. Yes. That's giving me a little bit of wiggle room. Right, reassess. That might now allow me enough room to get to the O2 sensor. Careful, watch your fingers. Let's put the jack up to hold things in place so the exhaust pipe doesn't just suddenly go flying on us. Okay, have we now got the ability to get little fuckers off? Yes. There it goes. If the bolts aren't what's holding that together, then what is? Let's undo the bottom ones, I guess. Right. There's the bracket off. How are you twats connected to each other, huh? Oh, so it's all into one. Okay, in which case it must be possible to get this fucker out. Just a great camera angle this. Okay, flanges are loose. Phone, are you still recording? You are, because you are better than a GoPro. Now that's out of the way. And we finally reached that O2 sensor. I'm going to find out where that fucking O2 sensor goes. Bet you it goes under the seat or something. The one place I fucking can't get off because I've got a stuck screw. The one thing I fucking can't get off. Oh no. Which means we have to get that screw out. Okay, figure it out. Excuse me. Okay, it is loose though. I have loosened it. Just gonna take patience. There we go. O2 sensor. Disc are connected. Now that that's out of the way, and these twats are connected as a 2-into-1 pipe, let's see if we can't get these dickheads off. There we go. Thank Christ. Oh, I should have cleaned the bench before I wandered over here. Oh my God. Why? Gaskets. Gaskets. That looks to me like it was in need of replacing anyway. And then actually looks in pretty good condition, but the retaining ring didn't do its job, so you know, got to clean these fuckers off good and proper. First things first, I'm going to plug those holes and go have some dinner because this has taken hours to get those off. Quick review, we got the pipes off. The front O2 sensor came with it, the rear O2 sensor did not. This right here is the problem. This is the retaining ring. This retaining ring is supposed to be like this one, up here, with the flange up against it. Instead, it's on the outside. Nothing for the flange to push up against. Might still be another piece in there. A bit of a shake might bring it out, let's just see. Maybe that is all of it. Old fucked retaining ring. Got some new retaining rings. Might leave this one be because they are a bitch to get on and off, I've heard. And new exhaust stud to replace that one that's a bit fucked. Yeah, give it a little bit of a clean up around there. Clean up that other stud and then put it all back together. I've put all the relevant bolts back where they should go so I don't lose them. Like these ones here. Let's call it a day. Come back to it once we've got a new exhaust stud. Taking the bracket off. And look what we have right here. There's the spacer. That was lucky. We have exhaust studs now, and gaskets, retaining rings, flange nuts. But first things first, let's give these a little bit of a clean. I'm not really too worried about scratching these up because this is the back of the pipes. Just give these a real good clean as well. Plug that hole because this is like a rust cleaner. Now I'm just gonna blast with some carb cleaner. The next thing is probably going to be the gaskets or the C-ring. Let's go for the gaskets. Actually, let's go for the C-ring. Good fucking god, that's tough to get on. One side. Oh, split my glove. The other side. Okay, training ring on. Jesus, oh shit. Am I bleeding? Yeah. Good as new. Well, let's start off, I'm going to reconnect these heat shields because that'll be a bitch to do when it's on the bike. I love that rust remover spray. Just all comes off so easily. The old one, mangled to fuckery. These look like they're tapered. Yeah, they're thinner on one side than they are the other, so I guess it has to go in tapered side first. Very hard to see, but essentially just need to gently encourage it in. Remove the old one. This might be the weirdest thing to try with. Okay, so first off, copper grease, anti-seize. A lot of people say you should put anti-seize on these. A few people say you should put Loctite on them. Some people say you should put them in dry. But I'm going to work under experience, and experience has told me that these get stuck. I'd rather be tying it up frequently than not being able to get it out again. Kind of looks like it doesn't want to go home. I haven't got enough space or hands to do both of these. Feels like that's just not going anywhere now. I've got a bad feeling here. What gives me concern though is this is the old stud and it's not as long as the new studs. Maybe part of the end snapped off. Let's take this off. What the fuck is this? Expensive as well, this is. That to me looks like someone has fucked this before and tried to re-tap it or something like that, because that looks like that's split. Maybe there's another piece of stud stuck in there. Alright, I'm gonna take it back out. It's the same process but in reverse. What the fuck is this shit here? I have a feeling that there might still be a piece of stud in there. And this is all fucked from when someone has done this before by the looks of it. Goes in that far. I think this is going to have to be a machine shop job. Bollocks. Oh, this is going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. Oh well, makes good content. So, update on how things are going. One of my oldest friends got married the other day. Well, yesterday was the day after the wedding. I was so hungover I didn't think I was going to make it. I pulled through. Now, next day. I just feel regular hungover. But this is the state of things at the moment. Let's get some light on it. So we've got the new gaskets in. Cleaned up the other studs. That there is our real issue. So you can see a lot of the outside of it looks kind of mangled up and fucked. And inside there, I'm pretty sure that's not the end of the hole. I think that's what remains of the stud. Because if we look at the new studs, just turn sideways. You can sort of see this is the side that sticks out from the engine, but then the length that goes into the engine, these are different sizes. Now, I didn't just look up studs and buy them. I actually asked a Harley Davidson dealer to give me the right ones for this particular model. So these are definitely the right size studs. But if you look at like the end of that stud there, you can see it's almost like got a bit of a dome to it. Whereas the old one, that looks to me like that's a snapped off. You can kind of see from the way it looks. That looks like it's definitely just been snapped off. So this has now become something that is outside of my tool set and my skill set, because I have no idea how you would get that old piece of stud out of there. If it was on the surface, you would weld like a bolt onto it to get it out. But because it's down in the recess, I have no idea. Maybe all of this horrible damage around the outside is because someone has drilled this out before and tapped the hole again. I'm not sure. All I know is that when I'm doing that nut, the stud just easily came with it. I think this has been fucked for a while. So where does that leave us? I reached out to a company called V-Twin Custom Cycles, which exists a short distance away from me in Polegate. They used to be in Rye, but they moved to Polegate, just for anyone who is aware of them. A gentleman there called Nick said, bring your bike down and I'll sort it for you. But first, I've got to get the exhaust back on there. The front will be loose, but I just need to get it on there. I guess the first challenge is we've got to get that O2 sensor back in the pipe. I don't know, I'm so fucking hungover. God damn. Let's just do stuff. Real tricky twat is the O2 sensor. So let's start by trying to thread that in. This is driving me fucking nuts. You know what? I think that's good. Right, flanges on the nuts. Flanges on the nuts. Or on the studs. Not flanges on the nuts, flange on the studs. I need to button everything up a little. This is why we have this. Now let's focus on tightening down the brackets, and then that should be about it. Good transport. I'm not feeling quite as hungover now. Weddings. Dangerous. I will now just toy with a torque wrench for a minute. Could you tell me what 13 Newton meters is in inch pounds?
13 Newton meters is roughly about 115 inch pounds.
I knew it was between 100 and 120, that was it. Yes, just come back to me. Hello brain, how are we doing? Oh no, Betty's gonna get rained on. Sorry, girl, I'll give you a wipe down shortly. There it is. So I think on this one, I'm going to set it to less than what you need on torque setting, because I don't want to go when it turns into a problem when Nick is trying to get it off. There it is. It's not on there properly. It's going to be loud as fucking hell, but last thing is the O2 sensor. That's the plug we've got to get this into. So we should have to route this around here, I guess. Or does it go this way? Nope, it can only go one way, so that is the correct. Wait, where's the clip? Oh. It's there. Oh, I see. Don't know if you can see. There's a lip down in there, and this catches onto it. So it's going to need to go like so. Back in there. Okay. That should mean now I can just clip it back in there. Oh yeah, it's just immediately gone home. Oh wow, that was fiddly. Okay, reconnect the battery, start the bike up. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. The smoke is just from WD-40 and burning off. Next stop, V-twin customs. Okay, go. Let's go. It's a bit louder than usual. It's kind of weird hearing the engine coming from the front rather than the rumble from the back. It's not windy today. Ooh, still attached. Repaving a road, they just chuck a bunch of fucking gravel down on it and wait for people to smush it in. Like, oh yeah, that's really safe for us who are on fucking skiddy wheels. Having to follow the line, I can see it's being smushed in. If I go there, skiddy! Skiddy! I think it's up here. Yeah, V-twin. This is the place. Oh, poor little birdie. Let's see, what the fuck was on here? Like copper grease or something. Hello.
Go on, mate.
Hello mate, how's it going?
Yeah, good. You?
Good to see you. There's the keys, and that's a collection of the new studs, and in amongst there is the old broken studs. Because as I was just saying to you, mate, they're like part of it's still deep in the recess, I'm afraid. So it might be a little bit of a bitch to get it out. It's a little bit mangled on the outside of it. It looks like someone has been fucking around with it before. I was like, oh, the nut's loose. And I was like, wait, no, that's the fucking stud coming with that. And all around it, you can see like those bits of the cylinder head are just like a little bit mangled up, where I think maybe someone's.
Might be another cylinder head. Oh, I've got 2 chances. I've got a proper jig for drilling them out.
Oh right, okay.
It gives me a drill guide.
Right, yeah.
Do it. But if someone's been fucking about before and I haven't got a centre in there,
Yeah, that's my
and
worry.
I can't centre it, I'm going to
Yeah.
fuck the head up. So I can spend 3-4 hours on trying to do yours, or I can fucking sell you another cylinder head. It's
Yeah.
going to cost you something like 150, 200 quid for another cylinder head, which actually equates to less than the labour.
I figured it probably would end up going down that route, to be honest.
I'll spend half an hour, if that,
Yeah.
trying to drill it out, and if I can't, then I won't charge you that half an hour.
Oh, that's really kind of you. Alright, cheers to the smoke, mate.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Mate.
See you later, buddy. Yeah. There she is. Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
How you doing? So you had some fun with it then?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. It was a fucking mission.
Bloody
We
hell.
got through 6 drill bits.
Jesus.
Right, just trying to drill out.
Well, rather you than me.
A big coin to you.
Oh, thank you very much. Jesus, that's a bit of a beast on the back there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nothing. I've had like one of them on the front.
Really? Jesus, how do they get around corners?
Oh, you don't. Got that fucker there.
Oh yeah, oh my God. What is that?
350 Chevy lump.
Holy crap!
5.7 litre motorbike. Same as what's in my pickup truck.
There's attaching an engine to a frame and then there's attaching a frame to an engine.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'll leave you in peace.
Alright,
thank you so much for that.
I'm a bit like...
No, you crack on, mate. Hopefully we won't see you too soon, yeah?
Oh, you got Harley, I'll see you.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh my God, it sounds so different. It's much meatier. It sounds fucking nice though. Shit. Barely any popping. Usually it should be bang, bang, bang. So Nick was saying that apparently someone had been fucking around with that before and tried to drill it out, and I think they left the insert in there. From what I understand it, I think that's like the thing you use to drill out what's stuck, and it must have been snapped off and left in there. I didn't really quite understand it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounds like it was actually fucking shit show. I need like 6 drill bits trying to fix the fucker. I wouldn't have stood a chance with that, I don't think. I can do a lot of service and stuff, but when it comes to like drilling into cylinder head, nah, that's for someone else, I think. She sounds so rumbly. Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, I need to be careful of this fucking skinny shit. Fuck me, just repaved the road. Ow! Today. We just had Brucey come back from a surgery. He had to have his spleen removed. Like, that's what a spleen is. Poor bugger. He's not been handling it well. He's had to go back to the vets today. He had us up all last night. He's been being sick. He's got a fever. He can't eat. We should be getting him back later on today. I hope so. I want him to be all better, but I also really miss him. So it looks like it's all fixed. On top of the plants.
Hours later.
In case you hadn't guessed, it's a Kinder Bueno cake. It's a Kinder Bueno cake. This is a Kinder Bueno buttercream. That was a bit squashed. Let's try that again. Will that do? No, that won't, because we're going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got to be one of the better cakes I've made.